So
it's funny because he said.
Sorry. I just didn't know that. So as we all know this, the Brick Academy doesn't discriminate. The Brick Academy doesn't discriminate. And this is beyond my powers right now. But I've just gotten word. I've just gotten word from the Brick Academy about this. Erling brought Haaland is going to be inducted into Class C of the Brick Academy tomorrow morning. Now, this isn't me. I have no powers. I literally, I just got a text.
You've been waiting.
I just got a text right now. I just got a text right now. And okay, I'll read the text. Good evening, Halfop. Hope you are well. We would just like to give you a heads up that Erling Brot Jeremiah Haaland is going to officially be inducted into Class C of the Brick Academy tomorrow morning. Feel free to tell your community about this. That's the text that I just received from Siberia right now. We're going to have a very, very, very in-depth Haaland discussion. We're going to have a Pep Guardiola discussion. So, see, I'm saving that for us because, see, that's like the main cause. Because, see, I want to really dissect this intimately because, guys, there's not going to be a Sunday. This is the Sunday hangout. This is going to be the Sunday hangout because there's too much to dissect here. Because I want to talk about Pep in detail. I want to talk about Haaland in detail. And maybe we need to talk about Rodri. Because there's something that I am not going to accept
KDB as well.
Rodri.
KDB. That
you know what? Throw KDB in there as well.
We miss him. We are nothing without him.
It's like, no, we're going to have these discussions. But first of all, we're going to just deal with our raw reaction from the game, and then I want to go into Arsenal then City. So guys, we're going to break this all down. So first things first. So let me just hit my stream marker. We're going to make this thing very, very organized here. So I want to first go into just the raw game reaction. Now, so guys, I don't want you to go into any specifics yet because we're going to talk about Arsenal in detail, City in detail, and we're having a Haaland discussion and a Pep discussion. So let's just build this up. So first of all, the match reaction. So that is still, the first half was one of the worst games of football I've seen this season. It was garbage. City, that is the worst I've seen City play since the first leg against Leipzig last year in the UCL. And for Arsenal, I was like, you're dealing with a City who these guys are bad. You can pretty much take them here. So when I look at the game as a whole, it was not a good game. It's got better. It's improved in the second half. City improved slightly. Arsenal improved slightly. I think Martinelli was the real turning point. I think Doku should have come on a lot earlier, and I think he probably left bringing on Doku a little bit too late. I think Pep should have taken the brave decision, taking off Alvarez and leaving on Haaland. I think was a bad decision. That was a bad call. it would have been a big call, but I think the big call to make was to remove Haaland and to keep Alvarez and Doku and play small. And because remember, these guys both combined for the game, because that is your counter is right there. Arsenal looking to win the game. The best way to counter are with the two small, skillful guys in Doku there. But match as a whole, I just felt that it was one of those games where this should have been a 0-0. This was a 0-0 game. So if you're Arsenal, you're like, wow, that's why the win is so big, because I didn't feel anybody really deserved to win this thing, air quotes. But at the end of the day, it's all about skid. And this is what I said in my reaction. It doesn't matter how you get it done. It's all about you getting it done. And at the end of the day, Arsenal have to win. They have 3 points, and nobody is going to care about how the game. The game was trash. It was a trash game. Both teams played badly, but it's about skid. Arsenal got the results. They got the win. They're still unbeaten. City have now lost back-to-back games in a long-ass time. So all the questions are now on Pep and on City. So Abdallah, general thoughts on the game before specific, just general thoughts on the match first.
Like I've said the past few hangouts, no KDB, no Rodri, equals zero creativity and protection for the defense. We spend 400 million plus on this defense, and we can't cut out simple mistakes. We can't cut out simple mistakes. The attack's not clinical. To be fair to Haaland, lack of service. But he needs
Abdallah, where Abdallah was saying, no, talk to me about the game. I'm saving Haaland because I have a lot to say about Haaland. We are saving Haaland afterwards. So just talk about the game in general.
Alvarez, as usual, for me, man of the match. Like he's offering so much. I don't know why Pep took him off. I seriously don't understand why Pep took him off. The subs again, like seriously.
Abdallah, the streets are saying that you're making excuses.
No, I'm not making
excuses. I'm
not speaking to.
Okay. No. I'm just saying this. I'm just saying for the streets. I'm just saying for the streets. They're saying you're making.
I couldn't care less.
All right.
What? And other clubs aren't allowed to make excuses. I couldn't care less. I'm not even reading the chat.
Good.
So yeah.
Me neither.
To be fair, congrats Arsenal. You're not going to win the league. You're not going to challenge for the league. You'll be lucky to make European places, the Champions League. Good luck. Congrats. Have you got a treble? Have you got a UCL? No, you don't.
Well, okay, Abdallah, don't do that. Abdallah, Abdallah, now you're being like me right now. Now you're being like me. Don't do that. They won the game, and however they won it, they won the game. You lost. Fluky. Abdallah. Now here's the other. This is why you can't say fluky, because if you played well, then maybe you can throw that out. But even if you throw that out, this is about skid. It's about getting it done. It's all about winners and losers.
Can I speak on this?
You say what do you say? It should have been a draw, but it wasn't a draw. They forced the issue and they got the goal. And I'm sorry, so they did more to get the goal than you. So as the game felt like a 0-0, Arsenal deserved to win because Martinelli decided to decide the game. He decided to decide the game, and it is what it is. They did more, and they created a situation that created the goal, which was more than he did. And I'm sorry, City played so badly. I don't want to hear anything about fluke. See, when you play that badly and you perform so poorly, I don't want to hear anything about excuses. I don't. Ricardo, general thoughts on the game. Just general thoughts again. I'll come to you, Kenny, then AK.
Bro, that shit was ass. I'm sorry. I have no stake in this game. I couldn't care less who won, but. Bro, like what the fuck?
It was a very bad advert for the Premier League, though.
Bro, this is
and also so Ricardo, here's the thing now. Someone said to me on Twitter that, oh no, it's a tactical game and everything. No, stop it. Don't use the tactical excuse.
This was just straight up booty cheeks. Like, they looked like both were just playing not to lose rather than to win until like really Arsenal at the end decided to actually try to win. It's like they realized they were playing at home. And honestly, I thought this game was going to end 0-0. I mean, I predicted a draw yesterday, but I predicted a draw with goals. But there was like no chance, like other than City, that one chance in the first like 5 minutes of the game where like I can't remember who it was that cleared it off the line. And then like Arsenal's chance that they actually scored. Yeah, I guess it was Rice. I don't know. And then Arsenal, the goal they scored was really the only chance they really created. And honestly, it was a deflected goal. I'm not surprised that happened because these jammy games sometimes have been having the most jammiest moments. And that was kind of what those moments. For City, I know some people are going to say they played bad. Honestly, I just felt like They were just mid. Like there's no urgency to attack, like or like even to really try anything risky. I actually thought the player that actually played well for City was what's it called, Gavardiol. I thought he was good on the left hand side. He had a
I
lot
mean,
to
but,
do
but he
with
looks a bit awkward though. It sometimes works, it sometimes did it. So you can see that he's not. He's very good on the ball, but I think that I don't think you can see he's not really played that position
Oh yeah. I mean, he was
a lot,
playing.
especially very advanced. So
Yeah. I mean, he had to do a lot with Gabriel Jesus, and I thought he did well for that. So
yeah.
other than like Gavardiol, the other team, the rest of the team was just average. I know we're gonna talk about Haaland in a separate
Oh yeah,
segment,
Oracle.
so we'll
Yes, we
keep
will.
it at
Yes,
that.
we will.
Alvarez didn't have his best game, but I thought he was really like him and Foden were probably the only bright pieces up top, which I'm not really saying much because they were pretty ass in general.
Foden was us. Foden was us.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't see the hype in Rico Lewis. It's just one game, anyways.
No, actually,
but-
okay, do you
He's
know-
only 18. He's only 18.
But Pep, so do you know what? Do you know what I heard the commentator said? That Pep said, "Oh, he said Rico Lewis is the most talented youngster that he's ever trained."
Look,
Pep, shut up, bro.
Pep has. I've said this yesterday. Pep has said
That was not verbatim what he said. He said something different, but like the quote came off like that. But it's not really like what he said.
but I mean,
That guy is nowhere near the kind of people that I'm sure Pep has trained. If you include
No,
Ban and
no,
Pastor,
no,
so
look,
he should stop it.
I know Man City are going through a wonderful moment in their history, so they're obviously going to get very excited about anything that comes out of the academy. So obviously, Rico Lewis is experiencing a little bit of hype. Honestly, this Mateo Kovacic, how the fuck is that not a red card? Forget about the red card incident alone. That should have been a second yellow. So he should have got sent off twice. He should have got sent to the showers, and then after the shower, he should have
Give us
kicked
our
out of
money
the
back,
stadium as a
HH.
whole.
Give us our money.
Yeah, look, overall that game was just fucking trash. I'm as of neutral, I wanted to see entertainment, and if anything, I got the opposite.
No, it's because
Can I go on this?
yeah, okay, because I'll come to Carlos. So my thing is like, if those are the best two Premier League teams, I'm sorry, like, nah. You see, that's why we now come to back to okay, what's the best league? What's the best league? We know the Premier League is the most popular. We get it. We know that it has the most fans.
Serie.
No. But in terms of football, I'm sorry. If those are your best two teams, that is shocking. Like that has to rank as one of the worst matches I've seen. And these are the two best teams in your league. That was flipping ridiculous.
But
So
HH,
and don't give me any crap about injuries or so forth. Like you see, I just want us to talk about the match as well because now we'll get to specifics afterwards. But I just want to just in terms of the match, that match was garbage. In terms of footballing quality, it was a garbage match. That's not for argument. But we'll get to Arsenal City. So who else wants to just talk about the match overall?
Can I speak on the game?
Okay. Hold on. Kenny, then AK, then Gatlock. Kenny, go for
I'll
it.
speak after Gatlock.
And then me afterwards as well, please.
Yeah. Kenny. So remember the game as a whole. Kenny.
Just a game. Yeah, that first half was. Oh my gosh. I need my 45 minutes back. But that was terrible. That was booty cheese. Like that reminded me of watching Chelsea for the past few years.
Okay, so Kenny,
Some of them was boring. Yeah.
Let me play devil's advocate. People say no Rodri, no Saka. Greatly changes how teams operate and how they play. Fair excuse?
No, to a certain point, yeah, I can get that. But to be as bad as it was, if the level was a bit low, I can get it. But that was you can't blame Saka and Rodri for the lack of intensity in that game. I think it was Ricardo that said it. Like these guys, they were playing not to lose. Like usually you see like especially Man City and Arsenal, like usually they play like way faster and up the pitch. Like these teams were it was lethargic, just passing around.
That's why that's why Martinelli coming in was the turning point in the game because Martinelli just raised the levels a lot more.
Yeah, at least he was trying. Like the rest of the players were just doing the simple thing. That no one was trying to take risks. It was like I don't want to be the one that makes my team lose today. We were all playing it safe. And then honestly, it was a poor game. Yeah, you could say he deserved the draw, but at the end of the day, like Martinelli took a shot. Unlucky was a deflection, but at the end of the day, they won. I'm not gonna say he's undeserved or whatever.
No, you can't. You can't. A win is a win.
You can't say that. And I saw I think Man City had 4 or 5 shots in 90. That's terrible.
That's crazy.
City had 4 shots and we had about 13, 14.
Four, that's crazy. Trash. You see, and my thing though is for a team who we know how much money you have, We know what your score is. We know how much you spend. Because of Rodri, because of a DM, you only have 4 shots. It doesn't add up.
No, that's for the past few games.
Okay. So
It's
no,
still poker watching, bro.
okay. No,
Still poker watching.
fine. No Rodri, no KDB. You got 98 points without freaking KDB.
There's no excuse. You have Grealish there, you have Foden there. Like there's enough players there. But I think that Pep got it wrong with the midfield. He start like the Rico Lewis playing like Bernardo Silva's DM. I don't think it worked well. I think Pep got it wrong.
The guy messed up. He should have played Stones as DM.
We'll speak about him a bit later.
Oh no. Okay, so let me come to AK, then Gatlock, then Betsy, then RDS.
Yeah.
AK.
Today, we witnessed the death of the beautiful game. I woke up today hoping to get a footballing extravagance, a footballing masterclass from 2 teams that apparently play beautiful football. What I got was Al Qaeda, ISIS. Anybody name it? Al Shabaab?
I don't have any. We're not promoting any of these groups. Let's keep talking. Keep talking.
I mean, J2S is named some more, but that's what we got today. I mean, that was some of the worst football I've seen in the Premier League. There was no reason. There's no reason for Man. You know what Man City did? They got the ball. They passed it side to side. They got it to the wingers, and the wingers passed back. And they just played horseshoe the entire game. Wingers to defenders, back to wingers, and back to defenders. Wingers, defenders, wingers, defenders. There was no penetration. There was no sort of 1v1 threat. There was no sort of no progressive movement in Man City. And then at one point they lost the ball. Arsenal got it. They got to the final third, and they did nothing else. They got to the final third, and they did nothing else. That's what the game was. I mean, these are the 2 best teams in the Premier League. For some people, there are people on Twitter, big content creators, big Premier League content creators, who said that these are the 2 best teams in the world.
Excuse me. Wait, hold up. That's no.
That's going so far. City, I get it. Arsenal, no.
HH, can you bring up Nemo's comment, please?
What was Nemo saying? No, continue.
Please bring it up, because that's a disgraceful comment. I'm sorry.
I'm not bringing up that comment.
That guy has no brain.
I'm not bringing up that comment. But keep talking. I'm not bringing up that comment.
Is this is Cruyffian philosophy? Johan Cruyff is weeping in his grave watching that football. He's weeping in his grave. He's dead. He doesn't want to come back to earth. He doesn't want to become alive.
So why do you think City were that bad?
I mean,
because that's what surprised me more than Arsenal. Why were City so bad?
Foden is not a winger. Foden's not a winger. I'm sorry. He's played on the left. He's played on the right. The guy isn't a winger. The guy's a midfielder. He's a number 10 masquerading as a winger. The guy, as a winger, can do more than what Grealish does, but he's not a 1v1 threat. Bernardo Silva isn't a great winger. Bernardo Silva a much better midfielder than a winger. When you have both of them in a game, you have no penetration on the wings. You have no directness on the wings. City should have started Doku today and make him run at Ben White and try to get Ben White on a yellow card, to try to get Ben White to, try to get Ben White to commit. And that would have opened space for someone like an Alvarez, which would have then opened space for someone like a Haaland. But they didn't do that. And defensively, City were good, but midfield-wise, Rico Lewis, for me, I don't see the hype. I mean, he's only 18. I'll give him the time to develop, but I don't see the hype. His best form has come as a fullback inverting into midfield. I think that adds to his unpredictability. When he's in midfield, he's not that guy. Kovacic, for me, he started off well at City, but these past couple of games, he's looked exposed without Rodri. Same with Mateus Nunes, and that tells you that Rodri is the most important player in this team, bar none. Bar none.
Yeah.
No KDB, no Haaland, no Silva, no one. Without Rodri, this team doesn't function, because without Rodri, Kovacic can't carry the ball, Nunes can't carry the ball, and these other guys can't, have the liberty to take risks. So I don't
Okay.
know.
Okay. So, Gatlock, Betsy, artists, try and keep it brief, guys, so we can get to the other topics. So, Gatlock, brief thoughts on the whole game.
They need a backup for Rodri. This just shows they need a backup for Rodri. Somebody because this game was trash. I mean, when the first half was trash, I was like, okay, fine, maybe they're just easing into it. But the second half to me was kind of garbage. Arsenal were forced into the situation. I mean, 4 shots, 1 on target, or was it 5 shots, 1 on target from City? That's shocking. And the ghost of Manchester, bro.
We'll get there. He's a separate topic. We'll get there. Haaland is a separate topic. We'll get him.
Let's This game did not excite me in 2 ways. The game itself and the results. Here's the thing. City they're pricks. We know what they're doing. This false sense of hope. It's like Dark Knight Rises. Give them hope to take it away. Let's be honest. We know who's going to win this league. Okay.
Yeah.
This doesn't change.
Gatlock, you should be more happy though. I don't understand.
For what? Bro, look, let me tell you something. I've not watched City many times this season because I already know who's going to win this league. Like, let's keep it a stack, man. I'm not really excited about this win because people would let's be honest, if it was Liverpool at the top of the league, I'd have been like, okay. But look at who is at the top of the league. Tottenham and Arsenal. Really? Those are the people that are ahead of Liverpool and City. I'm just looking at it as it's like looking at Girona and Real Sociedad in the La Liga up there. We know who's going to be the top 2 at the end of the day. So that league position right now it's nothing. So this game to me was pointless, entertainment-wise or nothing. If you have told me that the team went red and blue, the entertaining game would have been Brighton and Liverpool.
Yeah. Okay. So Betsy, real quick, then come to your artist, Betsy.
Yeah, very quickly. I think you guys are kind of overreacting about the quality of the game. I think City were very handicapped. Most of their best players are not available.
A team with oil is handicapped. Okay.
And Arsenal, we just have a mental block that we had to overcome. So whenever we were going to beat City, we had to overcome it somehow. And so we were very nervous throughout. And I think the game plan for Arteta was keep yourselves in the game until late. So I think in a way, the game plan kind of worked because he said keep yourselves in the game until late. Because last season we went gung-ho and they punched us with everything in our mouth.
I noticed. I was like, wait a minute. Arsenal are a lot more pragmatic, and City are finding it very hard to actually break down Arsenal. So that's why, as bad as the game was, that's why I'm more critical of City than I am of Arsenal. Because City, you are the guys who always win and everything. So, but it's true. I noticed that, City were finding it very hard to break down Arsenal, and maybe Arteta learned. So we've got to give Arteta the dub. He tweaked the approach, but did he tweak the approach because of no Saka, or do you think this would have been the same approach?
No, I think it would have been the same. I think even in the Community Shield, it was very similar. Like we were matching them, we were trying to match them, but we were not going overboard. That's why we were bypassing the midfield and so on to Havertz in the Community Shield. And the last thing I have to say is I don't know. I think Kovacic maybe had an issue at home or something. He was trying to get sent off so badly, and the referees were not doing it for him. I don't know. Crazy.
I went to the guy yesterday who said that Arteta would never beat Pep. I knew that was going to be a jinx in this kind of scenario.
Bro, I've said that several times and it came true. So you can't use the jinx. I've said that several times that he's going to lose. Actually, hold on. Let me go to artists. Talk to me, artists.
Okay, I'm going to do something slightly different because my brother, who's an Arsenal fan, is literally right next to me. And he's in the panel, and it's literally he's just bursting too. So I'm just going to hand him over for 2 minutes. So,
all right, RDS's brother, talk about it. Thoughts on the game as a whole, man.
Wait, let's do a poll. Does it sound?
Gatlock, mute your mic. Go for it.
ABS.
Yeah, I don't know. A lot of people are overreacting. I feel like if Arsenal lost that game, then we're going to say it's Pep Masterclass X, Y, and Z. But we won the game and nobody's happy for us. That's it. That's all it is.
Wait, what about nobody's happy? No.
Wait,
all we're saying, no. All we're saying is that the game was trash, but Arsenal deserved the win. But I'm saying though that because Betty made something very interesting. Did Arsenal did Arteta change his approach, knowing that I can't be that open as I was before? And did that change of approach, being much pragmatic, being much more defensive, make it harder for City to break you guys down?
So do you think we were much more defensive? What sort of putting Jorginho in there or in not Havertz and things like that? Because I felt like we pressed them at times, we pressed them quite well, and we defended when we need to. I felt like we just played how we always play. We kept the ball quite a lot. We also had players missing as well. I felt like when Martinelli came in and Partey came in, I don't know if I'm allowed to say Partey on YouTube. Am I allowed to say Partey?
Oh, what? Well, look, you've already said it, so it is what it is. So yeah, I'm already screwed.
Yeah, but yeah, like I felt like our subs were very, very key. Obviously, City had a lot of players out as well, so I feel like it was just one of those games that was just cagey, and both teams were kind of playing quite passive. No one was really going for it. I don't think the quality was amazing, but sometimes you get that with two teams who are, I guess, trying to fight for the title. So I just felt like it was a decent game. You know what I mean? But I'm pretty chill. Okay. So. That's my opinion.
Yeah, that was not actually. That was not ideas, bro. That was ideas just trolling you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, ideas come out. We know what you're doing.
He found a
Trust me, I've got a good ear. It sounds like ideas, but it isn't ideas. I've got a good ear.
Can't you realize that he sounds blacker than normal?
Ideas actually sounds a lot more posher than him, but it is what it is. Actually, hold on. Let me keep this quick to Dubinsky. So shout out to your boy Debo. I said Kai winner, and he got the assist. Hold this L. Nemo, shut up.
Havertz the hold up play for that goal, you know.
He was all right. Look, he was all right, man. Nemo, okay, hold up.
The Champions League final.
You laughed at Arteta. Perfectly managed the game, hold it. You see, Arsenal fans, can you just learn? Because I don't even know. I swear right now.
No.
Do you know what Arsenal fans are now saying? The league is ours. It's Arsenal fans. This is my advice. Be humble, take each game as it comes, because trust me, come January, you could be now 10 points behind City, and it is what it is. You beating City doesn't mean you've now won the league title. No. We'll get to the topic of what this means, but take each game as it comes. Jay Jokin, look at it up. Who's worse on the eye test? Rampage Jackson or Land? Haaland is worse. Haaland's his eye test, his new eye test score is going to come out tomorrow. It's a shocker, bro. It's a shocker because it's going to go down.
No.
Rampage Jackson.
It's just that one is on the sun and the other one is on the moon side.
Wait, so okay. Detroit rocks today. Let's not be reactionary. Pep and City are still favorites 1,000%. Like this. Remember, this is week 8, week 9. I'll tell you why this is significant. This is significant because Arsenal are not going to win. They're not favorites. No, City based on where this is, City are still very much clear favorites. But it just makes things interesting. Ramesh Suresh, will there be a lap stream if City goes out of the UCL? Well, this is a half-assed lap stream. So the only lap stream I can give you is if they don't make it through the groups. If they don't make it through the groups. And it depends how they get knocked out of the UCL. It depends how. Hold on. NDI. CTL came at the sacrifice of Spurs being top. Look, I said again, guys, neither of these guys are doing anything this season. Like, I still don't feel Tottenham or Arsenal going to win this league this season. Arsenal more likely, but Tottenham, stop it. Man City had their last... No, you're lying. This has to be a lie.
No, that's true.
No, it should.
Had their last shot in the 58th minute?
They only had 4 shots. I'm not surprised. I think two of them came at the beginning with the Ake when Ake missed the chance. Like, yeah.
Oh, wait, Kenny, you're saying from 5 minutes to 95 minutes, Man City had...
Bro. Oh, look, bad. Sorry, Nemo. Rodri, the biggest loss, but respect KDB, was missed. Rodri is the bigger loss. But for me, there's no excuse. To play as badly as that, with the amount of money you have to spend, City cannot play that. You can't blame Rodri for playing that badly. and being
is.
so unimaginative. You can't.
Okay, stop pocket watching, bro. That's what you said in general.
Yeah, well,
Stop
I like
pocket
to pocket watch. I don't have a name. Trust HH. I missed the UCL stream. If the FA offer Eddie Howe the England job, he should say no. Yeah, he's building the next potential powerhouse in the Premier League and Europe. Okay, well, hold up. Newcastle's a powerhouse with Sean Longstaff. Let's just relax. All because you beat PSG in one game. We are not having a European dynasty with Dan Bon and Sean Longstaff. So no. Like, but yes, he shouldn't take the England job. Not yet though. Abu Jamba, it's a good result for Liverpool. City lost tonight, and do you know what makes it sicker? The Tottenham game. So what if that Diaz goal went through? Liverpool maybe got a win. They're gonna draw here. Could look. I told you, because trust me, if Liverpool loses title by points or 2 points, they're gonna come back to that Tottenham game. They're gonna come back to that Tottenham game. So yeah, it's wild. Snake Eyes. Kovacic, oh Jesus, should have been sent off. VAR is trash. Raya was shaky the first half. All set and done. City will take it when the fat lady sings. Oh, for sure. Okay, do we all believe that Kovacic should have been sent off?
Yeah. I
Yes.
depend. I don't know.
Yes.
No,
You should have got
Why?
Wait, hold on. J Swiss.
He's the
So
first
J Swiss,
tackle,
Kovacic.
yeah, the first tackle it's one of those, like, if it's Casemiro, he's getting sent off, but it's because it's Kovacic. He's not that kind of player. But the one when he did on Declan Rice like 5 minutes later, that's the second yellow.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, wait, no, but is it really a second yellow? Like, he
Yes.
barely touched it.
is.
Kenny,
Yeah, but
No, because you can't agree, like, because people said the game has gone soft and now you want to give yellows
No,
for
no,
everything.
no,
Like, I'm
you
so, like, is
can
that
I-
really
can
a
I-
yellow?
can I go
I'm
on
like,
that quickly?
is that really a yellow? The guy barely touched his, like, come on, man.
I actually
You
agree
don't
with
do
Kenny
that.
Come
to
on.
a
That's
degree.
stupid
You-
foul to
you-
make 5 minutes
No,
later.
it was stupid. Like I said, it was like Jota. Like, it's a stupid foul to make. He deserved the yellow card. But if he didn't give him the yellow card, I'm not going to be like, oh, it was a yellow card for sure.
Hold on, can I talk
Come
about
on.
that yellow quickly?
For me, the first one
real
was
quick.
like,
I actually
Okay,
agree with Kenny to a degree because a few years ago, that's I would have been like, nah, those should not. The first yellow, because the second yellow should be a lot harsher than an actual yellow if somebody's not on a yellow before, because that leads to a red. So for me, I feel that he shouldn't have gone sent off. However, in today's game, in today's rules, if he was sent off, I can't argue. You can't argue because, like, yeah, that's how today's game
Yeah,
is.
I agree with that. You can't argue,
Consistency.
but I'm not going to.
Wait, hold on. So wait a minute. Guys, relax. We are saving our goals for October 21st. Don't worry, we'll be there. We'll be there. And yeah, Al Nassr would be champions in the Premier League. No,
That's
stop
a brick.
it. Stop it. Yeah, no, that is no, stop it. That's ridiculous. Okay, Eiffel Discovery. Deflection, not even on target. Who cares? A goal is a goal. No Rodri. Stones played
came
though.
on.
Stones came on. No KDB, Rodri. Yeah, and you have. I'm sorry, a team that's bankrolled by oil and the states. That's not bloody excuse, man. Guys,
and the ball was on
let's
target though.
no.
I want
Okay,
to
so now,
listen.
guys, let's get to it right now. So, guys, Haaland.
HH, guys.
Can I speak on one?
Oh no.
HH,
I'll come to you, SM, but let me just get this off. I've been attacked by my views on Haaland and everything, and I just said that a tree trunk can't be the face of football. A tree trunk can't be on the front cover of a football game, no matter how trash that football game is. And
What the hell is that?
I can't believe that the guy who is supposed to be the face of football, a potential Ballon d'Or winner, is going to wake up on Monday morning and find himself in class here at the Brick Academy. So, bro, I'm terrified as to what this guy's hit map is going to look like. And this is why I sit, and this, see, I didn't want to bring this up, but I have to bring this up. Messi and Ronaldo. You can't base quality purely on goals. There is more to the game. If we based how good a footballer is based on goals, Iniesta is a bomb. Maradona is a bomb. Dino is a bomb. How many goals did Dino score? How many goals did Iniesta score? How many goals did Maradona score? Was Iniesta, Maradona, and Dino known for their goal scoring proficiency? No. Bro, for a long time, some dude from, I think it was Iran, called Ali Dai, was the number one international top scorer. No one gave a damn. All through the time of Weah, Ronaldo, Shevchenko, Inzaghi, Vieri, some dude called Ali Dai was the top goal scorer of internationals. No one gave a damn. But he scored a whole bunch of goals, but no one cared.
Respect Biker.
Haaland.
Respect Biker.
Listen, Haaland is a great goal scorer, an amazing goal scorer. And that's it. That's all he has to his game. You see, when R9 came through, R9 changed the strikers. Go ask Henry. Henry said that he modeled his game on R9. He was like, oh, a striker can actually be a footballer. A striker can actually do step overs. Oh, because I told you, this false nine, the very early inception of the false nine came from R9. Of like, no, you can actually do more than a striker. Because pre-R9, it was Gerd Muller. Fox in the box, tapping, you're just there for goals. But R9 changed what we thought of strikers. Haaland is in the mold of a Gerd Muller. Goals, and that's it. And whatever I said, he's a great goal scorer, and he's good as one of the most amazing goal scorers. Nobody ever puts Gerd Muller as the face of football back then. Nobody did. Gerd Muller, thank you, well done, but we're not checking for you. We're checking for Cruyff. We're checking for Pele. We're checking for all these guys who bring more to the game. Nobody's checking for you if all you bring to the game are goals. And we have to just, as fans of the game, we have to just call it and say, no, Haaland, stay in your box. Stay in your label. You're a goal scorer. This football thing, this thing that Musiala does, this thing that that Pedri does, that Jude Bellingham does, that Vinny does, you're not part of that convo. You see, Vinny, Jude Bellingham, Pedri, Musiala, that's his specific convo. Haaland, you're not in that convo. You're not a footballer. You're a goal scorer.
HH, where's Mbappe in this
are.
conversation? Where's Mbappe in that conversation?
Well, yeah, where's Mbappe?
Actually,
guys who are like in their 20s, in their early 20s and so forth.
I've got to make a comparison, HH. So fair enough, take your point. So then
you see now this is RDS. You see, I can consider
let him speak. Let him speak.
What's the difference between Haaland and Drogba then?
That's a point.
No, that's disrespect. That's a big one. That's
disrespect. I'm trying to yellow that. First of all, that is a disgusting comment to make. Because Drogba had way more tech than this tree trunk. Nobody is assigning the label of tree trunk to Didier Drogba. Go watch Didier Drogba. The guy had a lot more to his game than this tree trunk, bro. He's a tree trunk.
No, what did Drogba
hold on, wait, hold on. No, wait, hold up. Was Drogba averaging 8 touches a game? Huh? Speak up, I can't hear you. Was Drogba averaging 8 touches a game? Yes or no? Answer the damn question.
To be fair, Haaland
answer the question.
Scored more goals.
Artist, no, hold up. Artist, ask you a question. No, hold up. Ask a question. Was Drogba averaging 8 touches a game? Yes or no? Answer the question.
I'm trying.
Yes or no?
Let him cook, man.
I'm trying to.
Let the doctor cook, man.
The problem. Yeah, exactly, man. What I'm saying is that Haaland came in his debut season, absolutely destroyed any sorts of legacy that Drogba had at Chelsea, the amount of goals that he scored.
What is Drogba in this?
Seriously, like, he's just trying to piss me off, man. SM, talk about your boy Haaland. SM, talk about your boy Haaland.
Can I go after SM?
Yeah. Can you go for it?
But can I go after Kenny?
Yeah, sure.
HH, how does a striker who scored 8 goals in 8 games end up in a brick academy? Like, HH, this is a record. Like, he's got
it's Doi. It's called Doi. It's called Doi.
HH, this is beyond Doi. This is insane. Like, HH, he's missed like, I think he's missed like the most big chances as well in the league. So he should be on like, most likely double on what he has right now. But
yeah,
HH, he should be like HH should be on 20 at this point. By this point, he should be on 20 goals. But I mean, without the goals, goals aside, he basically does cardio on the pitch. He does cardiovascular exercise on the pitch, and that's not what you pay the amount of money to Haaland for. You know, like you expect a bit more. But then again, if his whole game is based on goals, then you need to have the supporting players to provide, you know, the assist to him, but
So
without
so basically,
KDB,
so you're saying like he's useless without KDB.
yeah, he is. Have you seen games without KDB and Haaland's playing? Like he doesn't do anything. Like he can't. And also Pep, nothing. Pep's like overthinking tactics. Like you don't. It's like Doku or Grealish. It's not that difficult.
Wait, no.
But instead- instead he was-
We'll get to Lep. No. Lep has his own section. Focus on Haaland. Focus on the 3-3.
Oh no. Yeah, I don't know. Like, why did Alvarez come off instead of Haaland? I don't get
Have
that
no
as
idea.
well,
See, bro, take off Haaland. Because once
He doesn't
Alvarez
do
came off, I said, wait a minute. Unless Alvarez is on the ball, and also, as the game is going on, you know Arsenal are going to push for the goal. So you can counter much better with Doku and Alvarez than Doku and the 3-3 trunk. What's Doku supposed to do with the damn 3 trunk, bro?
Well, I mean, he can't do anything, but I mean, again, bring on Doku like what in this.
Okay, wait, hold on. Kenny, talk to me, brother, and come to you, Ricardo. Kenny.
Yeah, the thing with Ireland, like we already know what it is.
Do we?
Obviously, yes.
Wait,
hold
on,
the
Kenny.
guys.
You still know? Wait, hold on. You said we know who he is. What is he? Because people tell me that he's the face of football. So what?
Oh
So
my God.
no, what is he exactly?
He's a man that scored more goals than entire Chelsea. team
Like,
last season.
at the end of the day, the guy. At the end of the day, the guy is paid to score goals. The guy is still the top goal scorer in the league. The guy last year had like 50 goal on cups or whatever. So the guy does his job. Obviously, he's going to have bad games, and
Well,
especially
he
like,
ain't doing his job now, is he?
He has no creativity.
But he has a bad game. But let's look at the system today. Like how you know his weaknesses and what his strengths are. The guy likes to make runs in behind and stuff like that. The guy was making runs. No one was putting the ball in behind for him as well to chase. Like no one was looking at him like that. When they say he means De Bruyne, because De Bruyne knows, like when he looks at him, he knows the runs he's going to make. At least De Bruyne trying to find him. I'm sorry, no one was trying to find him in the midfield. Kovacic, Foden, no one was trying to find him. All they were trying to do is play like they're trying to use him as like a link man.
Don't you need to adapt your game or actually have a plan B? Okay, I'm not getting this service. Let me come in deep, get ball to feet, turn, and I try to create something. Let me come ball to feet, create a 1-2, and now create a situation. You have to adapt to the situation around you because things are not always going to be handed to you. Sometimes you need to, let me adjust. You need to adjust your game. So you're saying that if KDB is on the pitch, oh well, I'm just going to be here.
I mean, the guys plays for City, so most of the games he's not going to have that issue. So, but obviously for games like that, I agree. He should have come. Alvarez should have stayed on. But obviously, Pep made a decision. Is like, and at the end of the day, like if a chance arrives, we probably want him to have that chance. You want him to be able to last. Like if there's a big chance, you want him at the end of it. So I think that's why Pep left him on the pitch. Because imagine now if Pep left him, like Pep took him off, and then they had a chance, and then someone missed. People are going to say, "Why did you take him off?" So it works both ways at the end of the day. But yeah, I think that obviously he's not the most complete striker. Yeah, he's going to have bad games like today, and people are going to kill him for it. People are going to kill him for it. But at the end of the day, the guy's still going to be top scorer in the league. He's probably going to be top scorer in the Champions League as well. So he do his job.
No. Okay, which is wrong. All I'm saying is that when he doesn't score, the guy is one of the worst players on the planet. That's what I'm saying, though. So, Ricardo, talk to me.
I agree.
Talk to me. Ricardo, talk to me. No, but Ricardo, before you go, I just find it so weird where we all agree that if this guy doesn't score, this guy is horrendously garbage. But yet, you are happy with him being the face of football and going to the opening of AFC 24 with
Who
class.
said he's the face of football? Who said he's the face
Ricardo.
of football? Give me your
Ricardo wants to
source.
speak. I think Ricardo wants to speak. Ricardo, can you get the mic?
Okay.
Ricardo, go for it.
I think we can all agree here that, especially Man City fans and especially Ronaldo fans, that this guy doesn't deserve the Ballon d'Or. I mean, this is the guy, really.
Neither does Messi. Neither does Messi.
I mean, sure, buddy, sure.
No, I mean,
you see, guys go to my dad one back now. People are saying he doesn't deserve. Like, come on, we're not gonna.
No.
Are we gonna forget what he did?
Like,
Are we gonna forget what he did last season?
We've been saying this.
He
We
scored
we said it
25
even.
tap-ins.
Okay, I don't know about tap-ins, but we have been saying this even in the midst of last season when they were in the semis and when they were in the finals. The narrative hasn't changed one bit. It has absolutely not changed one bit. Now the only difference is now that maybe Rodri got a little bit of points. Now Julian Alvarez got a little bit of points. It's bro. Well, we've spoken about this topic so many times. Like
but my thing though is what I think it's crooked. I think it's getting worse because he's having even
is it
less
really?
touches.
Is it really though? Like we
No. Okay. When we spoke about it before, was he this inconspicuous? Because see, what used to happen before was this: few touches, but he'd end up scoring. So we'd never really hold him to task of the few touches because at the end of the day, goals win the games.
Yeah,
so even if he had 5 touches, played like a brick, but scored the winning goal or scored a hat trick, what can we say?
This is my issue with football fans and people how they view football. Haaland's had a lot of those games where he's touched the ball like 3 times, but he scored like 4 goals somehow. Okay, like the problem is that when you start talking about the elite players, and don't mistaken what I'm saying. Haaland is an absolute elite player, whether you like him or not. He's an elite player. The problem is that the bar is so low when it specifically comes with Haaland. To me personally, if you are an elite player, I don't give a flying fuck how many goals you've scored. If you score goals, cool, okay. But we have seen so many times you can score a goal, you can score 2 goals, but you can play like absolute garbage. Sure, it'll probably absolve you of any criticism by the nature of the game. And fans, let's be honest, fans generally are pretty fucking dumb. They don't understand the game.
Yes,
So they'll be like, oh, but he scored 2 goals.
Fans are dumb.
So he's like, he scored 2 goals, so he did his job. So therefore,
No. But you haven't told me like you see like the kids that you teach and everything. They're like, oh no, Haaland is the best player in the world based on how many goals he's scored, which I think is dangerous.
Kids, I understand. They're fucking kids. They're not gonna understand the game. But there's people who are our age or even a bit younger who legit put Haaland as one of the best players in the world. Just for scoring goals, he consistently. The difference between Haaland getting criticism and not getting criticism is him scoring a goal or not. Because when he doesn't score a goal, what is the difference between a game where he scores and a game where he doesn't score? He's still shit all around, but because he scored, he's gonna escape criticism. I'm sorry, for me, when I'm judging the best players in the world, which Haaland is, because that's why I hold him to that standard. The way I view football, the way I assess great players, it's what they do over the course of 90 minutes consistently, whether or not they had a good game.
No. You are contradicting yourself. Well, let me see whether you're not contradicting yourself. Do you personally hold Haaland as one of the best players in the world by your metric?
Yes, because what he's doing is insane. But what I was going to get to is that the best performance I have seen from Haaland was the one last year against Arsenal, pretty much their title. He scored that game. Okay, he scored at the end, but I had already made my mind that this guy had an absolutely incredible game before he even scored the goal. So him scoring that goal made no difference on how well he played. He had played an amazing game already, but just because he scored, it doesn't move the needle of how good he is. I'm sorry, if you're a player, a mid-tier player or a shit player, and you had a shit game but you scored a goal, okay, you can get away with it because nobody's putting that level of expectation on you. But for Haaland, I'm sorry, if you watch Haaland and you think that just because he scored 2 goals and he did quote unquote his job, therefore he had a game, this sport is not for you. I am sorry. It's not for you. In my opinion, the best game Haaland played in Man City was the game he actually didn't even need to score. That's how you judge a great player, not whether or not he's on the score sheet or not. Like, bro, sometimes you get tap-ins. Like the same way, the thing you say, HH, about, like, for example, that Busquets pass to Messi where he just laid it off on a plate for him, right? Yeah, okay, he gets the assist, whatever. At the end of the day, it's still recorded. But how many times have we seen a player where the goal is 99% either the dribble or 99% the pass, and that 1% is the goal? That doesn't mean the goal is incredible. He's just at the end of it. So I don't know. Haaland, it is what it is. It's not whether it's right now or what we said like 6 months ago. It doesn't move the needle. Like literally against the Real Madrid tie, the guy didn't do anything in both legs. And I honestly, I hear from City fans all the time that his presence alone disrupts defenders. There's a thing around him, whatever, which is true. He does. You always have to be weary that Haaland in and behind. He's gonna be there, but just because he does that does not mean he's had a great game. Messi and Ronaldo had that aura about them when they were playing, but guess what? They still had bad games, even though they were the most dangerous player on the field. That's what Haaland is. Haaland is a very dangerous player. You always have to be wary of him, whether he's on the ball or not. But that doesn't mean he had a great game. So, I mean, people just need to learn the sport because honestly, conversation.
Yeah, because my things are okay. Yeah, I'll come to AK because look, even a guy who Cristiano Ronaldo, for instance, let's say the Cristiano at Real Madrid, who I was not the biggest fan of his game. But when you just look at the kind of goals he was scoring, but the key thing, how he was affecting the game and his involvement in the game, there was more than just the incredible amounts of goals that he scored. The thing with Haaland is that he's so limited in his game. He's so limited in what he does. It literally is, because my thing is that there should be a situation where if you don't score, you still contribute. Perfect example is Firmino. Like Firmino, like at his peak at Liverpool. Firmino can have a game where when he was really at his best for Liverpool, he would not score, but bro, he was super important based on how he would help to engineer that attack. But I think what Haaland is a throwback to the olden days of where, like, you know, when you're like in a team with a striker, no. If I don't score, I've not done my job. The only way that I am of any worth to this team is if I've scored a goal. But again, once Arnon came through, that perception changed. But I think Haaland has now taken us back to the stone ages of the striker where, bro, I'm just here to just put the ball in the back of the net. There's nothing more. And you need to give me service, which is all fair and good. And you should praise Haaland for what he does, which he does better than 99.9% of people in the world. But just don't speak the leap and say, oh my gosh, he's now the best. You can't be the best player in the world if you don't have a damn first touch. AK, talk to me.
So, I mean, the Haaland and Mbappe have had disaster classes this week. It's not a great advert for the face of football. I can't lie. For me, Haaland had tools, like especially last year. He had tools to broaden his game. Especially his flame meant that he could hold up defenders. He could he could be that kind of like target man striker who could receive the ball back to goal from a goal kick, lay it off for a guy running in behind, or like if he refined his passing more, he could use that frame to keep the ball and just like slip the ball in behind with the correct weight of pass. But this season, I feel like that type of play has gone down, and for me, it's at point it's a waste. I mean, firstly, I have to congratulate Saliba, bro. In 2 games, Arsenal v Man City, Saliba's locked this guy up. He's absolutely locked this guy up. That credit has to be given to Saliba in this game because you don't just lock Haaland up like that. But in terms of Haaland as well, like he has tools that he can use to broaden his game, but he's not using that. I don't see a guy who's a great header of the ball necessarily. He's tall, but I don't see a guy who's good at heading the ball, who's an aerial threat necessarily. So for me, what is this guy? What is this guy when he needs what is this guy? Abdullah, you say he needs service to shine, but does Harry Kane need service to shine? No. He can create his own goals.
Yeah, because he drops in deep. Haaland can't drop in deep. He's a different type of striker. No one said, like, this is the thing. People keep on saying he's not the face of football. Okay, he's getting all the goals. He's not. People are just it's like someone's putting
Abdullah, who is the face of football then?
Don't worry, Abdullah.
Who is the face of football?
Blame your
Abdullah, I asked a simple question. Who is the face of football now?
I don't.
Stuff.
Alvarez for me. For Alvarez.
I mean,
No, but
AJ,
no, but there's no
Can I-
face off.
can I
No,
go
but
on
there's
this?
there's no face off
I'm
for
going wrong. I'll
goal.
drop it.
No, but there's no.
That's not fair.
Wait,
no, it's
AJ,
Alvarez.
so
Okay,
for me-
who is the
Okay,
guy
you
that
tell
people
me.
perceive
You
as,
tell me.
this is
You
now
tell me.
the
No, you
main
wind
guy?
me
It's
up.
Haaland.
You
Can I
tell
hold
me.
on?
Bro,
Can
he's on the
Can I
front.
go on
this?
Bro,
Can I go on
he's
this?
on the front
continue?
cover of the damn EAFC.
Wait,
bro.
AJ, wait, AJ, can I continue?
Ricardo, really?
Ricardo, I'm
Ricardo,
gonna
what
give
the
you
hell
a
was
Yeah,
that?
out.
You wind me up, AJ. You wind
Hold
me
up,
up.
AK, turn on the mic. AK,
Wait.
grab the mic. Grab the
No,
mic.
HH,
Can I go
I'll
on
be
this?
honest, there isn't any face of football necessarily, HH, because everybody has their taste of what they like. There isn't one face of football. Some people
AK.
like what Mbappe does.
Okay,
some
when
people
when
like
you're on the front cover of the biggest selling football
it's
game on the planet.
EAFC. It's a brick ass game.
No,
It's
AK,
shitty ass
AK,
game.
that doesn't- AK, that doesn't
remember,
matter.
No, HH, remember, Jordan Henderson was on the face of EAFC one year.
No,
So is he
but-
the face of
No,
football?
that was
No,
English.
he was honest
That
with
was
he
English.
was, no, that was for the
No, that
English
was-
league, and he was honest with
Yeah.
Messi.
Wait, Clint Dempsey
So-
was on it.
That was the
Thank
scout.
you, yeah, but
No,
so,
no, but-
so that was
no,
yeah,
we're talking about
Messi was on it.
worldwide. Yeah, that's worldwide.
Worldwide.
So,
Yeah.
so HH,
I'll be honest.
Wait, hold on. Let
sorry.
AK land.
I'll be honest, HH. I don't take EAFC covers seriously because, for me, in my opinion, Vinny's the face because Vinny for me exemplifies what football is about. Plus,
AK,
adding
no,
that, you know,
no, but AK, this not no. I know it's not about you. It's what does the consensus think? It's about the consensus.
The consensus doesn't analyze football like we do. The consensus is goals. Oh yeah, he scores the most goals. He should be there. That's the consensus. No matter what we think about it, that's the consensus.
That
That's
is
what the
true.
consensus
That is
thinks.
true.
So
Trust me,
I
the
don't.
kids think that way.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't care about what EAFC does or what PES does or whatever these stupid ass video games do because EAFC is a brick game anyways.
Agreed.
Don't
mean,
discuss
that's
those,
it.
don't discuss.
That's the thing. Like on Haaland, he should broaden this game. He has the tools to. But even Osimhen, for example, HH, who we look at as not a technical player, kind of like not a technical player like Kane. He has, that back to goal receiving. He can dribble. He can run into
Facts,
channels
Splashnet.
and beat
Facts,
some.
Splashnet.
He can run into the channels and beat people on the dribble. He has that to his game. What does Haaland have to his game apart from finding the space inside the penalty box? Because
Nothing
at
else. No,
a point that you're limited by the players around you. Haaland is limited by the players around him. If the players around him are great, he turns up another level. If the players around him are terrible, he goes down a level. And personally, I don't think that. And people saying Mbappe is like the
in a
same.
Farmers League.
Not even in a Farmers League. Mbappe, for me, he's a great player, but he's also limited. He was trying to be a number 10. We saw it on Wednesday. He was trying to be a number 10, and he failed. So, there's no face of football necessarily that Messi was an anomaly because he could get you the goals, but he could also drop deep, be a number 10. He was good at every facet of the game. We're not going to have a guy like that. So, I don't think a face of football right now is fair for anyone because there is none. Let's be honest, there is none. Every player right now has a weakness that we can criticize and we say this is bad about this guy, this is bad about this guy.
So okay. So you're saying right now that for the first time since I've been watching football, there is not a unanimous this is the best player in the world.
Yeah, there isn't for me because people will say goals, but we say there's more things apart from goals. And then if somebody says Vinny, somebody will say, oh, Mbappe has better numbers than him. Somebody says Mbappe, oh, Mbappe can't do this and this on the pitch. Every player that we look at right now has some sort of weakness. The reason why Messi was the face of football for 10 years straight alongside Cristiano Ronaldo is because they, compared to any other player at that time, had virtually zero weaknesses. It's that simple.
But before Messi and Ronaldo,
Kenny, go for it.
But before Messi and Ronaldo, it was similar. There was no one best player in the world. Every year it would change between different players.
No.
So
but,
I think that,
but Kenny, I know that there was a time when I was growing up where whether it was Zidane or Del Piero or Romario or Rivaldo or R9, then Dino. Now it was for a short period of time, but there was either a guy or at least two or three guys, but there was always this is the guy, or these are the two guys. So it's either a guy or at least two guys right now. So my thing is, the perception is, Haaland and Mbappe. This is not the thing of Haaland and Mbappe. And I'm just saying that for someone like Haaland, for a player who is as garbage as he is, I think it's an insult to the beautiful game that he should even be in the conversation. That's my thing. He shouldn't even be in the conversation because his football fundamentals are crap. Guy's a garbage player. That's all I'm saying. Okay, look, hold on. Mike, talk to me. Haaland, talk to me. RDS, meet your mic, bro. I don't want to hear anything from you for the rest of this whole thing. Mike, talk over him. Mike, I'm talking to you. Mike, talk over him right now.
Wow, that's rude to RDS. RDS, don't worry, you get to talk. So what do you want to know, HH? You lather in this because it's two bad games from Haaland, and now you have an emergency stream saying this guy's terrible. See, look at you, man. You're just shameless analyst. That's what you are.
Kid in a candy shop. A kid in a candy shop.
No, HH, do the thing.
He's too old to be a kid in
Yeah, do that. Yeah, exactly like that, Ricardo.
No. I only do it whenever you say something that I have to agree with, but I don't want to agree with. So continue, Mike. Continue.
So, no, Jenny, though, HH. What do you want to know? It's one bad.
No,
game.
Mike. Mike. What I want to know is how does a tree trunk get away with insulting the beautiful game? Mike, what I want to know is how does your fellow brother, how does your
last season break
Mike,
all the records?
Mike, I'm talking about this season, Mike. How does the guy average 5 touches? No, hold on, Mike. How does a guy average 5 touches a game, 0 goals, no first touch, plays like a tree trunk, but we have to now give him praise? Oh my gosh, Alan, you're so amazing. I'm saying that he's insulting the beautiful game. He is an insult to what we love and crave about football. That's what I'm saying.
This is my problem sometimes with you, right? Not every player is going to do a fucking rainbow flick, a step overs. Not everybody's going to do that shit, right?
Mike, all I'm asking is for a first touch. All I'm asking is for a first touch. That's what I want.
He got a first touch last season when he destroyed Arsenal. Remember that? When he did the hold-up play? You remember that?
What happened in the
Did you not see the game? Did you not see the game on Wednesday? He led the goal for the third goal for Man City against RB Leipzig. Laid it off to Alvarez and then Alvarez to Doku. Yeah, you didn't see that, of course not. No, of course not.
Oh no,
I'm not saying his first touch is the greatest thing in the world, HH.
Okay, it definitely ain't.
No, of course not. I'm not saying it is, but he gets you goals. What do you need to win football matches?
Goals. How many goals did he get?
Okay, there we go then.
Today?
So what's the problem?
How many goals did he score today? How many goals? How many?
Okay, bro. But you see, this is
actually, where's his heat map? No. Keep talking. I'm going to bring up his heat map. Keep talking.
Bring the heat map up. It's okay. But you know what? Sometimes you also have to give credit to the defenders because Saliba and Gabriel were amazing today. Sometimes you just have to say, you know what? We praised Rudiger when he has a good game in the Champions League when he locked down Osimhen last week. We said, oh wow, Rudiger did a job on Osimhen. Can we not say the same thing for Saliba and Gabriel today for Haaland? No, you can't.
Haaland is supposed to be this amazing player, though. So
this so-called face of football. No, there is no face of football at the moment.
Oh, please.
HH, tell me, who's the face of football? And if you say João Felix, this channel should be disbanded immediately.
Oh, no. It said who? No, it said who? Wait, who should be or who is?
No, who is? And you can't say João Felix because he's definitely not.
No. Those are two different questions. Who is no. Mike, who is Haaland? Who should be?
No one said. Give me a quote.
I think it should be Vinny.
A credible quote. Someone said the face
of you actually said Vinny and not Mbappe.
Someone with pedigree has said that he's
the face of football. Mbappe is on a different path. Mbappe is on a different path. Abdallah, can you?
Abdallah,
thank you. Mike, no, Mike. Mbappe is on a different path. He's on a different goal path.
He is in a farmer's league. Don't compare
Abdallah, relax.
Abdallah, I'm going to throw this through the screen. Abdallah, mute your mic. So my thing is, Abdallah, relax. Because nobody is having a heart attack on my stream. No one is having a heart attack on my stream. No, that's not happening.
With your age, you're the closest.
Yo, Abdallah, you sounding like Joe Biden right now.
Abdallah, take your medication right now. Take that medication right now. No, Mike, I'm saying that, like, for me, Mbappe, he's on a GOAT path, so his path is different. The face of football should be Vinny, because Vinny has the Lala and so forth. So Mike, no, Mike. The issue is, they're trying to promote a treat. No, Mike.
No.
Mike. Well, hold on, Mike. Hold up, Mike. You call yourself Michael Talks Football right now. No. See, no, Mike, I got you. Hold up. No. I'm talking to you. Michael Talks Football. Oh, you're the football guy. And you've got football in your name. and you are defending a tree truck as a face of football. Mike, you're a walking contradiction. How dare you, Mike? Shush! No, shut up. You call yourself no. I'm speaking. No. Mike, let me land and now you'll respond. You call yourself Michael talks football. I see your TikToks. Football from here, east, north, everything. I know everything. Oh my God, I'm a football wizard.
Does he do the
You
turbulence
call yourself
challenge?
Michael talks football, and you're standing here right now defending a tree trunk. Mike, defend your tree trunk right now. You call yourself football.
Okay.
Talk football. You talk football. Defend it right now. Come on, I'm listening. Go for it.
Okay, let me talk. So did I say that he's the face of football? That's why I asked you, who is the face of football? You
I was
said
abused,
Vinny.
by the way.
I could see why you would say Vinny. I will say this again. I have repeated this many times about Haaland. I said
Michael,
he's
he's
the most
getting
beautiful
old. You need
footballer
to
to watch
repeat it
because
more.
aesthetically he is not good, but he gets you goals. And what do I need from my striker? Is golazos. And he gets me golazos. They might not be pretty golazos, but they're goals that helped Man City win a treble last season. Right?
No, Mike, no, that's not good enough. As a guy who is an advocate, no, Mike, no. As a guy who calls yourself Michael Talks Football, I am ashamed. I am appalled that you don't hold his feet to the fire because Mike. No, hold up, Mike. Do you know what? No, Mike. No, hold up, Mike. Do you no. I said I don't. It's unacceptable. Your response is unacceptable because Mike, the tone I want to hear from you is from the Peruvian to the right of me. Mike, what I want to hear is that I know he gets goals, but my God in heaven, can I have some Tesh? Can I have some Lala? Look at what R9 did. So, Mike, as a guy who calls yourself Michael Talks Football, how dare you defend this? How dare you not be impassioned that this tree trunk is anywhere near in the discussion? Mike, don't you know who we've had? The R9s, the Romarios, all these dudes who've changed the state of football, and this bum who averages 5 touches a game. You are like, well, he gets golazos, and golazos are fine, and goals win games. Mike, come on, man. I'm ashamed of you, bro. I expected more. The heck? Mike, what happened to you, bro? What happened? What happened, bro?
This is the problem, HH, because after one bad game, you want to go after him. I have told you many times this. He is not a great all-around footballer.
Really?
Well, yeah, I've told you that many times before, HH, and he isn't. So that's why I said he needs to improve. And if he doesn't improve, I said by the age of 30, 31, it's not going to be good for Haaland. So he has to improve as a footballer. That's the problem for him. But today, he didn't have a good game. He got locked down by Saliba and Gabriel, and he better come back and have a good game. Well, he didn't.
Okay.
Mike, he was garbage. Just see, Mike. You see, Mike. That's my problem.
Where was his service?
He was no. I want you to say he was garbage. You say, oh, he didn't have a good game. No, see, you're defending him, Mike. You're defending him. This is bias.
He was terrible.
Garbage. Say he was garbage, Mike. Say he was garbage. So I just say he was garbage.
I'll say it like Yasir says. Garbage. There you go. Terrible.
Thank you. See, Mike, it's simple. You see,
did I not say that the first thing?
Mike, you are very lenient when it comes to Haaland. I don't know why.
Because
I don't know why. But you're very lenient when it comes to Haaland, though.
White tax.
This is crazy. Like you guys
you were
just
lenient on Mbappe on Wednesday, on Tuesday.
You were with your life.
You're acting as if these other players now have bad games as well. I see Mbappe stink up games. I see Vinny stink up games as well. Like you guys are every time these guys have a bad game.
Died for a penalty, by the way. Yeah, against Wentz, Mbappe just died for a penalty.
So it is what it is. He didn't dive.
Every time Haaland has a bad game is like
Kenny. Kenny. My issue is that Haaland is horrendous as a footballer. He's horrendous. Like he's genuinely horrendous. And I find it for a sport that I love, I find it insulting that this guy should be in any kind of discussions as to one of the best players in the world. Like basically Kenny, he should never be in any discussion as one of the best players in the world because he's a garbage footballer. You're a specialist at getting goals, but you're a crap, horrible, dirty, disgusting, useless footballer. I'm sorry.
No, but he's an average footballer. But let's go like
he's not average. No, he's garbage.
No,
let's use the right words. Let's use the right adjectives. He's garbage. Stop saying average. He's garbage.
HH, can you tell me what is the bar of great footballers in today's game? Can you tell
Kenny,
me?
stop it. Kenny, don't do that.
No, but tell me.
Kenny,
No,
don't do
tell
that.
me.
Kenny, don't do that. Kenny, no, Kenny, we speak in a vacuum. No, Kenny, don't say, in terms of today's game, Kenny, don't do that.
No, but
Kenny,
you know,
in a
because
vacuum.
every time you talk about R9s and all these people, that is the past. I'm talking about in today's game. Tell me what are these great footballers right now that you can see that are that burden. In today's game,
Where's Lele? Where's Lele?
I'm sorry.
Leave him alone.
You're in today's game.
Kenny, Kenny,
yes.
Let me bring your name. I'll bring your name.
Yeah.
He's not. Again, I'm not the biggest fan of his. There is a massive difference in quality between Kane and Haaland. Kenny, that's geriatric Zimmer frame pissback bomb of Lewandowski. There's still more to his game right now as an old geriatric to Haaland. Kenny, Haaland is uniquely trash. That's what I'm trying to tell you. As a footballer, he's uniquely trash. And Kenny, do you know what the issue is? Kenny, the issue is this. Goals were saving this dude. Because he scored goals, I couldn't cook this bomb last season. So those goals papered off the cracks. Now he's not having any goals. Kenny, it's open season. Now you're not getting any goals. Now it's open season. And now it's open season like this. Let's expose this bomb, bro. Can't do this trash.
Who's the top goal scorer in the Premier League right now?
And also, Kenny, my thing is, Kenny must say, Ake, it's your point though.
AJ, don't ignore my question.
It's not about
goal scorer in the Premier League?
But no, hold on. We know AFC is trash. We know AFC is a trash game. Yes. But that's not the point. The fact that there's a perception that there's a push to have Haaland anywhere in the mix of one of the top footballers in the world is embarrassing. It's ridiculous. That's the issue.
HH, by the way, they're saying that Jose Lu is more techie than Haaland. They're saying that Jose Lu is more techie than Haaland.
Yeah, of course he is. Yes, of course he is.
You got.
No, here, let me ask you this, HH.
He's garbage.
Wait, HH.
Yeah.
Which City players had a good game today of the attackers? None of them. You just want to attack Haaland. Did Foden have a good game? Did Bernardo Silva have a good game? Did
they had better games than Haaland?
None of them.
Foden had a better game than Haaland.
Played bad. It doesn't matter.
No, Mike, they all played bad, but Mike, I will stop going after Haaland until we stop putting him in any great player discussion. Until then, I'm going to be a bully. Mike, until then, I'm going to be a bully.
No, but we get.
I respect your.
No, but what are you gonna do? Abdallah, you have to be like, and so when a team has a bad game, when a team has a bad game,
hold on, order the court. Okay, so let me come to Ardias. Your thoughts on this Haaland, man?
Right.
Thoughts on Haaland?
Right. Okay. I feel like I'm going to come in with the voice of reason because only United found the channel on the right now. Like, and I'm not defending Haaland, by the way, but just think it's important to put things into perspective. Yeah, I heard that, Ricardo.
What's this? Yeah, yes, I'll say it to his face. What's he gonna do?
Right,
okay. Come on.
No, you wouldn't dare. You wouldn't dare. You'd be like, Haaland, can I take a selfie with you, please? Can I take a selfie? You're the best player in the world right now.
Come to Chelsea, mate. Come to Chelsea.
Come to Chelsea. Come to the halls.
You know you're in the yellow, Ricardo. You know you're in the yellow, bro. RDS, keep talking. Let's keep talking.
Okay, first things first. I think context is key. When people talk about faithful, we always have to bear in mind that football itself has evolved, and we're comparing a period of time when you had what was maybe more of an individualistic flair type of era to what is now much more of a system type of era. So I don't anticipate in the next couple of years when football is so reliant on systems and matchups than necessarily individual brilliance, with a few exceptions, that you're going to get a face of football. Because you can't really have a face of football if teams are basically focusing more on the system than necessarily the individual. You know, I'm not going to go back and quote the Newcastle PSG thing. PSG have multiple faces of football. They still lost 4-1 to Newcastle. So it doesn't mean anything at the end of the day. Because at the end of the day, we're near football right now where the system, the coach, all these things take precedent. That's just how it is, you know. So that's the first thing. So the reality is that Erling, I don't think it's a coincidence. As much as I don't particularly like Haaland, I actually think that Haaland, our number 9, has more technique and is better on the eye test than Haaland. I do. Like, I don't think anyone agrees with that. I think he does. However, I can't deny him as a United fan that City went from bottling Champions Leagues, you know, to winning a treble in the first season that he came. So clearly, he must have done something for the City system at the time. Whether
He
it
did
was
nothing in both semis and the final, though. 0 goals.
okay, yeah, okay, no, I get that, but the point is that there was something in the City team that changed for them to achieve what they needed to achieve. Whether that's because it made Pep more pragmatic, whether they went the direct approach, I don't know. But his involvement in the City team enabled City to get the treble that they had. And I would be surprised if similar again, that City go on to win the Premier League, go on to win the Champions League with him in the side. You know, this is not me saying that Erling Haaland is somehow the best striker with all this tech, but clearly, given that there is no face football, talk about systems. For the system that City won, he's a valuable asset. That's just how it is, you know. So I feel like the debate doesn't really mean anything because we're not this individualistic football era. Like, I watch up with you. I want to see the R9s when our deals at I want that. I want that. But frankly, that era of football is coming to an end. We're not going back to that era of football anymore. It's systems, it's matchups, it's managerial tactics. It's not individual brilliance. Isn't coming back to football anymore. You know, so you are going to see more of Haaland's, these types of players, because it worked for that particular coach's system. It's as simple as that.
Owned. Owned. You got owned.
Ardius, I have a question for you, Ardius.
Oh yeah, Mike, go ahead.
So, in your opinion,
so I was saying that.
Wait, hold on, no, Mike, ask the question, Mike.
So, because Ruud van Nistelrooy wasn't really a guy who you thought was great at dribbling, had technique, Salah, whatever the heck HH
he did
says.
have technique. Van Nistelrooy had technique.
I mean, this is what you say, HH. So, do you think like Ruud van Nistelrooy was like a similar striker where he needed the service in order to be involved in the game?
Bro, Van Nistelrooy had more.
No, Van Nistelrooy was a bad boy, but I'm just asking: was he sort of a striker that needed service as well, or would he be invisible in games?
Arias?
I mean, I can't. Is a question to me? Sorry, Mike. So
because you're the expert. No, because Arias, before you answer, remember that goal that Van Nistelrooy scored from the halfway line. Yeah, that solo run that he had. But go for it.
I obviously have to say Van Nistelrooy had more technique and into the game than Haaland. I think everyone would agree with that. But of course, Van Nistelrooy needed service. Of course, there's no doubt about that. But my point still stands in that, like, when he played in that era of football, which I think was much more, or coming towards the end of it, where we're much more reliant on individual brilliance and less about individual systems. I just think that with Erling Haaland, like he fits the system or systems that Pep wants to play. So you can't. I just think it's unfair to now, not before, but now, to judge Erling Haaland based on him being some world-class individual who's going to bring football to when the point of the matter is that is not where we are in football right now. We're just not. And we can't be in a situation where, like, okay, I'm seeing Mbappe getting cooked by Rennes right now in front of me. You know what I mean? Like
wait, look, can you leave the World Cup winner alone? Can you just leave the World Cup winner alone?
I have a question for Michael.
Go. Come to you, AK. Okay, Artist, and then come to you, AK. Artist.
Barcelona just conceded in 20 seconds.
Come on, Granada.
Granada. To the grenade.
Granada, baby.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, because it's about systems now. Like, we're not going to go and say, oh, Mbappe or Barca players are garbage. But at the end of the day, like, if you got a system, if you got a coach who knows how to tactically manipulate, it doesn't matter what individual talent.
Oh no, I get it. I just want people to know that he's trash. That he's a trash footballer. I just want them to know that he's a trash player who's an insult to the beautiful game. That's what I want to know.
Goals. Who breaks records? Yeah, he breaks records.
But the thing is, just like
I know.
You as a Chelsea fan know that.
Okay, you had a question for Mike.
No, but Chelsea.
Okay, you had a question for Mike.
You struggled to score goals last season, though.
Okay, what's your question for Mike? AK.
Yeah, kind of for Mike and RDS, but I get he scores the goals, but you mentioned that performance against Arsenal last year at the Etihad. Don't you think that's the type of like striker performance he should be putting in week out if he wants to broaden his game? We talk about, like, broaden his game, having more threats. That performance should be a template of what Haaland brings week in, week out, because he definitely has the physical attributes for it.
Oh no, 100%. I agree. He needs to have that sort of game every week because he's capable of doing it. But the last 2 games he's been trash. Wolves pocketed, today pocketed. So he needs to step up. And I swear to God, if he comes out the next game and scores a hat trick, and then I think it's the Manchester derby the week after, and he scores 2 goals. And HH will be back here saying, he's just a traffic merchant, this and that.
What I will say is that if he can't body Maguire and Evans, the centre back pairing, then let's have a conversation. Okay,
that's
I'll
bad.
put that disclaimer out there. If you can't body defensive Maguire and Evans, we will have to have a conversation about it.
Okay, so
Didn't he get pocketed by Shaw?
He did.
Well, that's okay. So wait, let's switch things off. So Betsy, talk to me. How big of a win is this for Arsenal? So basically, Arsenal are going to win the league. Favorites now. It changes.
Hey, come on.
Hold on, wait. When was the last time we won the league? Was it 04? When last time we won the league? 04? 04.
That's the reason we got the gold stripes in our.
How old were you in 04? How old were you in 04? How old were you in 2004? How old were you?
I was 13.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Wait, you look too young to be that. No, you're not that old.
I'm 32, my guy.
You're 32. No, I don't.
Yeah. I know people say I look very young, but
HH must be 50 then.
Well, I'm not 50, so
you're 50. You're 50 minimum.
I'm not 50. I'm actually from Drake's generation. I'm from Drake's generation, so there you go. Go for it.
No, but
how big of a win is this for Arsenal, man? Shout out to Granada.
No, I think it's gonna help a lot with our belief for the season, like for what we have ahead of us. I think, for example, Declan Rice is proving to be worth the money, even if it was a bit excessive. So that's helping the team as a whole.
So we say 100 mil for interceptions.
Well, if you got it, spend it. Don't pocket watch. That's what you say, isn't it? But it's too early to read that much into it. I think it's gonna be maybe a bit closer than you guys are predicting. Especially you are saying that City by Christmas they're gonna have it wrapped up or something. I think it's gonna be City, Arsenal, and Liverpool. I'm seeing Liverpool and that year.
But better though is like the thing about the league though is this was a huge win and a massive win, and I think this was from a psychological point of view huge for Arsenal. But again,
Definitely.
look at what happened last season. You lost to the worst team in the league at home. You lost to Nottingham Forest, and you drew against West Ham. So
which worst team?
What did I say? No. Southampton. You lost to Southampton at home.
Oh no, yeah, we drew.
Was that a loss or a draw? Draw. Okay, you drew. Basically, you were losing to them, and then you drew. So my thing is that this means nothing if you don't get points against those other small teams. So I think this is great from a psychological, mental point of view. This doesn't tell me, okay, these guys don't have the advantage in the league. They just tells us, okay, this was a massive mental obstacle that Arsenal finally were able to do. But the key thing is that for this win to mean anything, you have to carry this and pretty much correct all those mistakes that you did last season and now be consistent. So you have to use this and everything.
I agree, and that's the thing. If we look at Arteta is very young as a manager, and I believe he's kind of learning from everything, from every experience. So the season before last, we battled top 4. He kind of learned from it. He tried to go for the title last season. It didn't work. And I think this season, maybe he's going to be way, way wiser when it gets to squeaky bum time, as Sergei called it once. And and so I think, I think, if you look at all the games that Arsenal have played, of course, rivals don't watch our games in detail as fans do. But I think, pretty much in the league, Arteta coached a win in every game. But it was just the draw against Tottenham, it was a mistake, and Tottenham really played well, so they surprised us. Fulham, it was meant to be a win. We drew. Okay, fair enough. But I think Arteta is kind of onto something right now. It's kind of onto the formula that Pep has for dominating every small team in the league, and then it's going to be about the big games.
Ricardo, what are you
Can I
saying
speak
about
on this?
Arsenal?
Oh.
Yeah. No, come to back. So, Ricardo, what are you saying about Arsenal? I mean, how significant is this dub for them?
I mean, for them, yeah, it's probably a lot because they finally beat the team that they couldn't beat for like 8 years now. I think it is
8 years, yes.
So
Yeah.
they're gonna take the result as it comes. So even if it was a deflected goal, they don't care. It's just a matter of
Oh
fact
yeah, who
of
cares?
But yeah, I think it's good for them. I mean, it'll definitely. They probably got that monkey off their back about that we always lose to these guys no matter how good we are. So yeah, I think it's a good result for them.
I mean, but does this results change of like what could happen within the title, or is just a mental block for them on everything? Can you be like, oh, we can really win the league now, or no? It's too early because it's week 8. City are still clear favorites.
Yeah, I think it's because it's too early in the season. I don't think this is gonna like there's still 90 points to play for. So yeah, I don't think it's much.
Mike, talk to me, Mike.
No, look, I think today showed that Arsenal didn't have to play a perfect game and they still won, which I think is a very positive thing for them, especially defensively. They look strong. It's just that Saliba is a monster. That guy is he's unbelievable as a center back and still so young. He's going to keep getting better and better. And that was a sort of a catalyst on why they sort of fumbled at the end last season. Once they had to play holding, as Saliba went down for the rest of the season, you just saw defensively, they just leaked goals more and more and more. And now that he's back and fully healthy, I think that really helps him out. Are they title favorites? No, but I think they can still push again this season. I just think that they need a striker. Like Eddie Nketiah, that guy is garbage.
Yeah.
Betsy, why are you guys giving this guy $100K a week?
That's a scam. No, he scammed you, bro. That's a scam.
One on the street is that.
Can I speak on Arsenal?
Can you pull up RJ's comment? Can you pull up RJ's comment, please?
Go ahead, Betsy. You're going to say something?
Yeah, Betsy, what are you going to say?
Oh, I was going to say, word on the street is that we are going to try and do a cheeky swap deal with Brentford for Tony. So, watch this space.
Brentford get Eddie Nketiah and you guys get Tony.
No,
that's right now. If Arsenal gets
Tony, going to get the money.
That would be huge. If Arsenal were to get Tony in January, that would be a damn good signing.
Yeah, that'd be a statement. Yeah.
I think
that would be a very good signing.
This was the sort of game where Arsenal was going to beat City, right? It wasn't going to be the pretty football. The goal came literally long direct ball to Tomiyasu, header to Havertz, playoff to Martinelli, deflection goal. It was just going to be that sort of game for Arsenal. So I think this is going to give them a major sort of psychological boost, right? I know you say, HH, you get Rice for $100 million for winning tackles. Rice was, I thought, great today. Again.
Yeah.
Like, he's a great signing.
What?
Like,
no, Mike. What 100 million?
No,
baby. He had a strong game and made some very key interceptions. All I'm saying though is that for $100 million, I know it's different today. For $100 million, have you seen $100 million difference? That's what I'm saying.
Have you seen?
Because for me, I've not seen 100. I've seen a difference. I've not seen $100 million difference.
What about Price?
$150
What about
difference.
$100 million? Are we seeing 100
Mike,
Mike. So, see, there you go. So we see the prices nowadays. They're inflated like crazy. Rice maybe back in the day would have cost 50 million. Let's say something like that, right? 40, 50 million. But I think Rice is going to help this midfield. I think for Arsenal, Ødegaard wasn't great today. Again, sort of in a big match. Ødegaard needs to step up in these big games, I think, if Arsenal really want to win the title this year. But good sign. So let's see what happens.
What's it called? AK, what about I say? AK, talk to me.
This is a big win for Arsenal. I mean, it's a big win just because of the fact that it gives them the confidence that they can beat City in a game. So if
wait. No, sorry. Mons, can you please put my TP in timer, please? Can you please put my TP in timer?
He's asking a valid question.
So Mighty, 5 minutes timer. Mods, 5 minutes timer for Mighty P, please. AK, continue.
I mean, he's asking a valid question. $1 billion to get from 12th. 1 billion get from 4th to 12th.
AK, legend has it they're still not on the top of the table.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, yeah.
1.1 for 1
AK, continue. AK.
I think this series. See, the thing is, Arsenal. We've said throughout the start of the season they haven't started well, but they still have 6 wins and 2 draws. Like they still have a very good start to the season. It's very similar to their last year's start. So like,
Yeah.
I mean, saying that they have, I think last year at the same point they had 7 wins and 1 loss. So it's a very similar area where they're at, and this is despite not playing the best. They're still very good defensively. I feel like this way that they're playing is more. It's easier for them to win the title playing this way than the way they played last year, just coming out the gate.
Okay, hold on.
Agreed.
Do you see title winners? Do you see? Okay, I can see title winners in this Arsenal team.
I don't see title winners. I think City are still favorites, but I think we were saying that this was going to end in like October and November. No, this is going to go on, HH. This is going to be a March. Like it's going to take until at least March for this to go on, because I don't see Arsenal don't win games in the same fashion, but they're harder to beat this year than they were last year. So I think. See, I think the Rice signing has been important in the fact that
Right.
there has to be a counterbalance. They bought Havertz, who was good today for the goal, but who in that midfield is one man down. You're playing with 10 men. But then Rice balances out because he can cover Havertz and his own position. That's the great thing about Declan Rice. So he was a very important sign to make them more defensively secure, and he's more available, which Partey wasn't like last year, which cost him in big games. So the thing is, I think Arsenal do have a shot at the title. I don't think they're favorites. I think them and Liverpool will have to it's a fight off between them and Liverpool, and then City are the favorites for me.
AK, I can't lie. Defensively, we are shambles.
But
We're shambles.
I always put Liverpool up there with a chance just because they score goals. They have an incredible
That
attack.
attack is crazy.
Yeah,
Can I add something?
Yeah.
One thing to what AK was saying. Also, I think the way the Arsenal are playing this season is a bit. How can I say? We are trying to dominate teams more and not do as much pressing and running. And I think towards the end of the season, that might benefit us, in which is we are not going to be as tired, as spent as we were towards the end of the last season. So maybe that might help.
Okay, let me take some quick Dubinsky's, man. So shout out to your boy, Game King 50p. I just came into the stream now, but did you cover how Kovacic should have been sentenced off?
Yeah.
You see, I'm looking at this again, man. I think you can go both ways. I can see how.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Quick question. You know why some people say that sometimes people say that City are favored in these decisions. Look, in the last 2 or 3 seasons, I've seen Tomiyasu get sent off for a yellow card for taking a few seconds more for a throw-in, and then for a push that was barely a push. And then I've seen Martinelli taking 2 yellow cards, for pretty much pushing a guy, and then in the same action, tackling someone, and the referee gave him 2 yellow cards for 2 actions that were not even there was not even a stoppage of in that action. So City, and Rodri is the master of making so many tactical fouls and not getting punished for it. So in these decisions, if it was other teams, I think the guy would have been sent off. City get some favorable decisions.
Do you think for Mike Oliver, do you think it was a case of he generally didn't think it was a second yellow, or it's happened so quick afterwards he maybe sort of just punked out of making a decision?
Yeah, I mean, Jota got a second yellow for less than that he did at Declan Rice. And I think the first one was a straight red anyway.
And also, so what I even said as well is that even if I think you can look at this both ways, when I'm questioned against Kovacic, that is really stupid. And it's so funny you mentioned Jota, because that's the same thing I said was that you're in a yellow.
Yeah.
You were nowhere near the ball. So that is such a dumb tackle to represent that. That's just so stupid to do. So for Michael Oliver, I'm like, bro, that's just for the stupidity of doing that. But wait, do you know what the difference was? For the Jota one, Tottenham were in an attacking phase. For Arsenal, they were in a defensive phase. So you stopped like an attacking action, which is why there's more chance of you getting a yellow stopping an attacking action than if you're in a defensive phase.
I just thought like after last week, maybe they just decided to not have too much conversation on them today.
Yeah, true.
I don't know.
Yeah. And yeah, Charles Darwin has more tech than Viking Land. Who has more tech, Haaland or Darwin?
Darwin.
I think Darwin.
HH, hold on. Can I have a little conversation about this?
Go for it.
Do you see where we are now? You know the reason why Haaland is the face of football? Because there's nobody better. Let's keep it stuck. This is who we're calling. I remember the days we used to say
Vinny exists, bro. Vinny still exists. Oh, okay, wait. I talk in regards of players, regards of strikers.
Strikers.
Dude, players, strikers, whatever. The ones with
Vinny. Okay, if you say players, Vinny exists. What are you talking?
It doesn't exist for Brazil. It doesn't exist for Brazil, bro. Okay.
What does Haaland do for Norway?
Bro, he has like 22 goals in 23 appearances for Norway. And plus, nobody expecting anything from Norway. So we look at his club career, like Zlatan. He's like, let's get this. This is the bottom of the barrel. Charles Darwin against Haaland. That's the striker we're going for now.
I mean, Charles Darwin did do a step over Ricardo's bum-ass club.
No, that step over.
Bro, that step in slow motion, bro. It doesn't count, bro. Shout out to Nemo. Ghost of... Wait, what the heck is that? What is that?
It's a pun.
I have no idea what that... Ghost of 3 symbols. Also, other Nemo needs a name change. Oh, wow, there is a battle of the Nemo. No, this is the most sensible Nemo. The one that was the deluded Arsenal fan Nemo. Ilko,
the symbols.
When Messi wins the Ballon d'Or, please no one can complain. Oh, bro, Ballon d'Or is World Cup tax.
6-week tournament tax.
Abdallah, don't be a moron.
Wait. Go back to Nemo's and Dor.
Give it to Alvarez.
Yeah, it's Manchester. I think it's Manchester.
I thought it was rigged for Messi, but
Give it to Alvarez.
it was rigged for Messi, but it wasn't rigged for Alvarez. All right, cool.
No, so what I've said is that, look, if anybody deserves it over Messi, it's Rodri. And bro, and see, my Rodri agenda is even greater when you look at how City have been operating without Rodri. But bro, in a World Cup season, there's World Cup tax. Now, Di Maria and Emi Martinez are the reason why he has that, but it is what it is. But now, I think that the Ballon d'Or should be shared amongst all 3 of them personally, but that's just me. No, but look, my thing is that like you can't give the Ballon d'Or to Haaland. Basically, if Messi's on the same stage as Haaland, it will be a footballing sin to give the award to Haaland while Messi's on the same stage. That is actually disgusting. That's disgusting.
Alvarez has more goals for club that season than Messi did for his club.
Abdallah, you're not honestly advocating for Alvarez to win the Ballon d'Or.
Yes, I am. Yeah, why not?
Let's be this guy was a backup dancer for most of last season.
Abdallah, did he start in the Champions League final?
No, he didn't.
No, there you go.
Okay, give it to Rodri then. It has to be Rodri.
Okay, actually, that's a break for that. But... Abdallah, at least stand in your conviction. So because someone says one thing, you pretty much change your entire...
He wants his club to win.
I hold my hands up. I can change my mind. I can say I'm wrong.
No.
You're coming off too tribal, man. I just want someone from City to get
Okay, hold on. Okay, guys, hold
up. Call me Messi.
Hold up. Let me read this dub. And also, hold up. When I bring up this dub, and I'm warning you, I don't want any disrespect from any of you from this dub. Okay? You have
no promises.
Make sure I have your word that nobody will disrespect this dub.
I've seen the dub.
I'm going to give you what is on my
good. Right now. Just make sure that nobody disrespects this dub, okay? And I want to respect this dub. So, Ifman, thank you for the dub, Ifman. R9 is not the first false 9 link-up striker. Actually, he is. Matthias Sindelar from Austria in the 30s. Hyde Guti, Hungary in the 50s. Pele in the 60s. Also played striker and better link-up play than R9. Cruyff 70s. Also played as a centre forward.
My goat, Cruyff.
Wait.
No, hold on. If man, I say cap. And the reason why I say cap and why I say false is I respect all those dudes. R9 changed the perception of a striker.
Do you even know 2 of them?
R9. R9 changed the perception of what people viewed as a striker. Well, literally, there were strikers before R9 and strikers after R9
Okay,
because nobody played that role the way that R9 played the role. These are just facts. So respect to all these guys. They all did their thing. But guys, I lived. Hold up. Ifman, I lived during the R9 era. R9, Ifman, there's a reason why he's called the phenomenon. Ricardo, can you please put some South American sauce on this? I know the R9 man. So put South American sauce on this, man.
If you know, you know. Like no disrespect, but these guys are obviously great at their time. There's no doubt about that. But there's nothing that makes me cringe more than all these like Twitter football historians that just look at a couple old newspaper and data, and they think that, bro, the game is not even the same. It's a completely different sport. Who gives a fuck about guys who were roaming the earth when dinosaurs were there?
I clearly
said
that's why you shouldn't get mad
before this thing went through.
No, but bro, it's not even the same sport, bro. Like,
wait, HH, I have a question. Isn't he the same guy who defended Yashin when we were talking about Yashin versus Neuer and Buffon? Look,
Ricardo. Even if Ricardo said it in a very abusive and abrasive way, which makes him a moron and a prick, put his prickish ways aside. Football, I think, fundamentally was very different in the 30s from a very fundamental point of view.
I mean, there was no offside.
When you look at, like no offside. It's like when you look at, hold up. I think in Italian 90, you were allowed passbacks in Italian 90.
Yeah, passbacks.
I think it was I think it was the 94 World Cup. So the game has taken a lot of massive changes all the way through. So what you could do as a striker and so forth, and the way that people would have defended was very different. Hence why you could still say that R9 is still of this modern era, because the game in the late 90s and how the game now is not as different as the game in the late 90s and the game in the 30s or the 40s or the 50s or the 60s, So like from the 70s to the late 90s, that is a massive jump. Late 90s to 2023, jump, but not that big of a jump there. So R9's influence is still around.
Did you see the formations they were playing back? Hey, bro, they were playing like 7-1-1, like 7 forward, bro. Come on, man.
Ricardo, just have some respect.
They were anti-terrorism.
I don't have a name. HH. João Felix and Leroy Sané are bowlers as well. Well, ask Barca fans. They say that they don't want to rep Felix. Sorry, Felix is that. Sané is a bit. I don't know.
Sané is having an incredible season.
Don't put Felix and Sané.
But Sané is still on and off. No. Once Sané is on, Sané is money. Once it's off, he can be very frustrated.
Sané is like milk. Okay, the guy starts off well, but the guy is trash later on. Okay, this guy has like a span of like August or September to December. Come after the their break in December,
winter break.
Their winter break. Come after that, trust me, you see Sané be trash again.
Right?
This guy.
Okay, so wait. Who disrespected Drogba on this stream?
RDS.
Who was it?
RDS.
So RDS, this is for you. So shout out to Tikran VG, man. Put some respect on Uncle. Wait, hold up. Put some respect on Uncle Drogba's name. 10 goals in 10 finals. How many goals has that tree trunk scored in finals? Look at his goal against Everton. One perfect touch and banger. Haaland equals... Okay, now that's crazy. It's Tola Icardi.
So I have one.
Let's keep it stacked. The home wrecker has more tech.
I have one.
That sounded a bit weird. That sounded a bit weird.
I just have one.
That's crazy.
My just response to is that with all the goals in the finals, did he actually win an AFCON?
Yeah, that's true. That's a bigger conversation.
Because
he won a UCL final though, and I think a final. And I think a final in the UCL final. So what's your point?
What happened when he retired? What happened to Ivory Coast when he retired?
Ricardo, we made Ricardo, we made the Argentina Hobbits cry in 2012 after he won his greatest ever years.
Uncomfortable
Keep crying.
conversations.
Keep
Uncomfortable
crying.
conversations.
You're not from Ivory Coast.
Uncomfortable conversations. 8H. Uncomfortable.
Okay, wait, hold on. Shout out to Ariel B. Member 3 months. At what moment does Alvarez bench him? I think he benches him now.
He never bench him. Like, it's not bench.
No. Let's see. It's like, okay, how bad do you think it gets before he benches Haaland?
He's never gonna get that bad. He's never gonna be that bad.
It's not gonna be an Arsenal they play. They will soon play some spread legs.
Yeah, okay, they'll play a few scrubs. Okay, look, yeah, I mean, me personally, I would bench him now. But let's be real, as crap as Haaland has been goal scoring wise, he's gonna start scoring school. Like, his goal scoring will improve. His first touch will still remain garbage, but his goal scoring will get back. Man. Butler, thank you for the Dubinsky Butler, man. Whimsical thoughts, man. With all slack, he is what he is. Still the highest goal scorer. Yet, I'm not too worried. He will come around because I rate his mentality. Look, goal scoring, he is going to get back to goal scoring soon. All I want is a first touch. Whimsical, that's what I said. That's what all I want is a first touch.
Like, Haaland has no first touch, and you rep him. Yeah, you rep him.
That is a fair point. I mean, you did say Lukaku was
Abdallah. Lukaku's performance for Inter Milan in their Serie winning season, Haaland wishes he had last time.
Oh my God! What?
I mean, to be fair,
Ricardo, Lautaro, the same man that you wanted to be crucified for almost jeopardizing your goals World Cup, huh? That same dude.
Playing for Inter Milan is two separate stories.
There's no way.
Wait, hold on. No, Ricardo. Then where did that bomb? Where was that bomb in the UCL final? Didn't he miss an open goal in the UCL final?
Oh yeah,
but so did Lukaku too. Lukaku was playing what they call it.
Was it? Prove he was playing.
Wait,
are you talking about Lautaro?
We're not 2-0.
I know. Wait, hold on. IFL. Haaland is a fantastic header of the ball. AK is talking BS. So AK, you want to respond? He's calling a moron. He's calling a moron.
Today, for example, he won 2 out of 5 aerial duels. Today.
But to be fair, AK in the box, especially attacking wise,
he's a good.
In the
especially
box,
for his height.
Yeah, that's because of his positioning. Has he scored? How many corners has he scored from?
No. How many crosses do City play to his head?
Yeah, they don't.
I don't think
they don't really cross like that.
His head like that.
The guy that crosses usually is De Bruyne that spams crosses, and De Bruyne is not here right now.
Pep's football is midget.
Okay, wait, hold on. Butler, shout out to Butler. I blame Zanu PF for City losing. Abdullah, can you please tell me what the bloody hell is Zanu PF?
I've got no clue what Zanu PF is.
Does anybody know what Zanu PF is?
Is that you?
There's a South African, I think, something. I don't know.
Why do you go straight to Africa?
I don't know what that is.
Thank you for that, bro. I appreciate it.
Zimbabwean African National Union. That's what it stands for.
Thank you. Nemo, face of football, Slenderman. Oh wow. Shout out to Slenderman. We're more like a treat drunk. Women's go. Thank you for that. For Michael Talks Football, with Pep losing 3 games straight and Diniz in the final of the Copa Libertadores, is something happening in Brazil that might just change football? Preach. Mike, respond.
Well, let's hope so. I mean, see, because HH, he's just
here comes the slander.
He doesn't know about Fluminense and Boca, although he should know that Diniz is now the Brazil national team manager. Just watch the football that Fluminense play, but I don't know because they got kind of lucky against Internacional on Wednesday because Ener Valencia bricked it up big time. But hopefully it changes because Diniz plays the Jogo Bonito sort of Brazilian style that we know.
Is Richarlison still his striker?
Unfortunately, yes, he is. He is.
So okay, so there we go. That's what I need to know. As long as Richarlison is the striker, they can play Jogo Favela for all I like. They ain't sniffing a World Cup in 2026, bro. So shout out to look, football is only going to change if I get a better striker than that Bournemouth Richarlison, who is insulting and stalling the great name of Ireland. Simply the talent in there, and also it's on Vinny to start showing up for Brazil. Vinny starts showing up for Brazil.
Well,
Wait, hold on. Blaze say HH Pure Gold is watching Hamza waffle on the terrace. Wait, who's that Hamza guy?
Hamza's the guy.
Isn't it that Man City?
guy?
That Man City fan.
You know that
That
professor
guy's
guy
funny.
that's always playing song when he's doing is this thing on Twitter.
Oh wow.
Professor something.
Okay, Haaland had 19 touches today, by the way, not 5. Are you sure?
I thought it was 23.
I'll double check. HH doesn't recognize that you can still lose and the defender can have a good game. HH agenda is facts on a new level.
Fox
no,
News.
no.
Fox, not Fox.
Oh,
Fox News level. Fox.
Jump the break, man. Jump the.
I resent you comparing me to Fox.
You break.
No, Ifman.
Guys, respect
No. My thing here, Ifman, it's very simple. I don't have an agenda. Actually, scratch that. I do have an agenda. My agenda is to protect the integrity of football. I was put on this earth to protect the integrity of football, and that's simply what I'm doing.
I have plenty of
Osimhen is about to take a penalty for Napoli. He scored.
VVG, okay, if we don't count Messi and Salah.
No, he's saying if you don't count Messi, Salah is the best in the world. So he's bigging up Salah, which
that's a conversation. Yeah,
there is a conversation we had. Salah
that's a definite conversation.
Salah, no, you can make that argument.
You can make the argument.
Is Salah better than Vinny? Or do we say injury tax for Vinny?
Vinny's better than Salah.
Yeah, I think. Can you no, Vinny's better than
Salah. Vinny's better than Salah.
Vinny's better than Salah.
This kind of conversation?
No, not really. Not really. I wouldn't say so.
It's not that far-fetched. It's not clear. Like
it's not clear.
It's just, I think like there's similar levels, but he's just better.
I think Vinny is aesthetically more pleasing, bro.
Can I say something?
Wait, okay, I'll come to you real quick. So, Ifman, yet HH reps Lakaka, the number 10. I never said that. And number 9. Lakaka had 7 touches. He has recorded the lowest since stats were recorded. That's a lie, by the way. He only turned against him until he gave Pep the UC.
That's true.
And also, deservedly so.
This guy was repping Lukaku's biggest fan until he
Look, I don't care. I felt discovery. Because AK did not header the ball, we are cooking Haaland.
You break. You break.
Yeah, double break, man.
Oh, sorry. No, guys, I don't know. There's I tax. No, bro. If City had won and Haaland had scored, I'd still be clowning him. Just that it makes more sense to clown him because City lost. So there's the perfect excuse to clown him. Yeah, bro. Abu Jambo. Arteta at the end of the game, era comes to an end. He didn't say that. Stop it. He did not say that. But wait, hold on. Why was Haaland trying to fight with someone? I saw him try to fight with someone at the end. What was that about?
I can't remember.
I think it's system.
Nomad, you want to say something? Nomad, go for it. No, you want to say something, Nomad?
Yeah, also, those who were comparing, I'm so offended. Those who were comparing Vinny to Salah. I mean, please. Pele, Maradona, Zizou, Raul, Messi, Cristiano, Di Stefano, Puskas, Cruyff. Take all of them, put them together. Is anyone of them has any one of them been the sole goal scorer in a Champions League final?
What?
I'm waiting. It's Vinny, right?
So Salah scored in the Champions League final as well.
No, was he a sole goal scorer? A lot of bums have scored in Champions League finals.
Oh, don't do this.
So please,
So
wait, no, Matt, is he better?
He has when the pressure was high enough, he proved himself, right? Salah hasn't. So please, and also against Spurs, please. Against Spurs, please.
You could have used the argument saying like, what did Vinny do when he faced Salah? But instead you went with that.
Goal scorer.
Man said Pele and then
That's a brick.
Pele.
Nomad.
One more for the culture. One more for the
Okay,
culture.
that's so much. Okay,
No,
Nomad. Some people are saying, and this is not me, but I just saw some people saying that, like, what is the difference between what Haaland used to be doing and what Jude used to be doing? They're both tap-in merchants. I'm just reporting. I'm reporting from the streets.
But you know,
I'm gonna look at the streets. Look at the panel. Look at the streets.
Let me answer.
No, respond. Let's not respond. They're saying, what's the difference? Respond.
Let me answer.
Nomad.
We have to start rating Havertz now because it was the so-called squad.
Nomad, respond. Nomad.
Yeah. Tell those deluded Pedri fanboys, because that's what they are. They are deluded Pedri fanboys. No one else is saying that.
Nomad. They're saying Haaland. Pedro, what does Pedri have to do this thing? They're saying that, okay.
Ages, they don't have anything to say about their team. Yeah, are you looking at the score right now? Of course, they'll clutter straws. So tell those deluded Pedri fanboys that when it counts, again, I'll keep returning to the same point. When it counts, when it comes down to your character, Haaland disappears, Bellingham performs. Gid. Haaland is the anti-Gid, anti-character, anti-balls between your legs player. Just accept it. That's what it is.
But my thing though is, look, guys, let's be keeping. I know we've clowned Haaland and everything. He's going to start. He's going to get back to scoring goals. He's going to end up being the top goal scorer.
He's already scoring goals.
Bro, all I'm saying though is that he's a crap footballer. He's a really crap player.
See, he's a crap footballer. But once he meets a team that can just spread their legs, he penetrates. It's not hard. Like,
okay, money makes what's your thought about Haaland there? Money makes
No pause at all.
Okay, thank you. Money makes Haaland, man.
Is it me?
And basically Haaland and Arsenal. Oh yeah, you're the Arsenal fan, aren't you? So basically, quick thoughts on the game before we round off. Quick thoughts on the game.
Going forward, not great. Defensively, we were good. I think it's time that everyone finally gives Saliba his praise and calls him the best centre back in the Premier League. Because
let me ask this. So if Saliba did not get injured, do you win the league last season?
That's difficult for me to say because so many things happened last season that weren't down to one player. But ultimately, it's not a surprise that we did fall off the minute he got injured. But I still don't think we would have won the league. But that still doesn't take away from his quality.
Are you winning the league now?
Oh, no. But City will still win the league. But it's just nice to know today that we had to win because there's no way City could miss all these players and we lost. Like, that would just honestly hurt us. Like, it would feel like we could never get a win against them. In terms of the Norwegian striker, I was told that he's going to win the Ballon d'Or. Is he still winning the Ballon d'Or?
No way.
I think these last few games have proven that Rodri deserves the Ballon d'Or.
Can I ask a question briefly?
Wait, hold on. My name is continue. So he's well, Messi's winning it. I think Messi's winning it. And put it this way, Messi better win it over Haaland. That's for damn sure. If it's between Messi and Haaland, Messi better get that thing over Haaland. So
wait,
hold on. Money Mace, continue. Money Mace.
He won't though, because it's MLS. Like, he can't win the Ballon d'Or in the MLS.
Oh,
like,
you're
just
in for a treat, buddy.
You're ready for a real surprise because Money Mace, we're about to see the first MLS player who win the Ballon d'Or. So
wait,
be prepared, bro.
HH, is there a hangout tonight?
Oh no! This is the hangout.
Because I
want.
Isn't
to Miami missing the playoffs or something?
I want to see Casey's reaction because
the
I think his favorite player just injured Koundé. I need to see Casey's reaction.
Oh wow! Okay. So one of it. So continue. Go for it.
Well, listen. In terms of everyone saying that we're not really scoring goals, we've not really been that fluid. It's fine. We're accumulating all of those goals and we're giving them to Chelsea on October 21st. So it will be all right. Don't worry about
it. Wait, Money Mace.
Man, you better win that game, bro. Because don't let Chelsea get a result. Money Mace, don't let Chelsea get a result, bro. Do not have a stream where we gave you your first loss this season. Because there are Arsenal fans who are saying that 20 years, Invincible 2.0. The
I've never
Arsenal fans
said
who are
that.
saying that
I've never
like
said that. I've
20.
never said
No, no, no. Yes, I have seen it. 20
Bro,
years,
that's Gal. That's
invincible
Gal. Don't put that
2.0.
on me.
So
It can happen. It can happen.
No,
no, man,
stop
stop it.
put- stop putting that
Arsenal are
on
not
me.
good
That's-
invincible. Stop it.
That's
Stop it.
That's that dickhead that wears full kit that goes to all the Arsenal games.
Respect
Ty.
Ty. Respect Ty.
Yeah,
He-
him,
He's a great guy.
That's
Respect
who
Ty.
said-
Yeah, come on, man. He's Nigerian, man.
Leave me
He's-
alone.
Okay,
he's
so look,
British,
see,
he's British.
so we're saying that despite those results, City are still clear favorites to win this league. Nothing has
Yeah,
changed.
yeah.
I'm not disputing City. I'm just telling you, October 21st. Just, I'll be there. I'll be there.
Look, what happened to see if we had
No,
Drogba,
I'm expecting
if
to
only we
lose.
still had Drogba.
If only we should
Kenny,
lose
if only
this
say
game.
Kenny, if only we had Drogba, bro, we would flip pistols.
we don't
Guys.
need-
If only we had Drogba.
no, we expect no. You guys should win. You guys are 100%. You should win.
Oh no,
You guys should win.
We should win, but I'm going past win. Like as
But Kenny-
for what
but Kenny-
for what Mikel Arteta is trying to make us, we should realistically pimp slap you. But I don't think we will.
But Kenny, if
No,
Chelsea
you should. No, you guys should 100%.
Kenny, though, if Chelsea
I'm
do lose-
expecting at least a 3-0.
But Kenny, you know, if Chelsea do lose, it's going to cause problems for Chelsea and ambitions and stuff like that. You're aware of that, at least.
No, Chelsea.
No, obviously, Chelsea right now, we're like most people, we're struggling for relegation. Like most people said, I have no expectation, none at all.
Okay, so look, say, what's it called?
Are we going to talk about Pep?
Oh no, I wanna see Granada cook Barca, man. So, guys, there might be a Sunday hanker. It depends what it's got everything to do, but depending on what happens with Barca, I may do a fake emergency.
I'll be there,
That's the
I'll be
sick thing.
there.
If
I'll be there.
if Barca win 3-2. If Barca win 3-2, then screw you guys. I'll see you another time. If Granada can give me a dub, guys, we are doing a fake emergency, man. Peace out, one love, man. One love. Ricardo is hosting. Ricardo will be hosting, man.
Hala Madrid.